Here I come.
What is it with the mysterious characters in One Piece, where there is hardly any information given out to them? They are kept to themselves. It's like they're keeping the world's greatest secrets right there in their hands. But now I think all this is going to change. It all has changed with Monkey D. Dragon. And today I want to talk to you about the expectations versus the reality of Monkey D. Dragons and his character in One Piece. Starting off right at the bat, Dragon is going to assume a much larger role in the story of One Piece. Dragon in Dr. Vegapunk has a history way before Luffy was ever born. So who might be Luffy's mother? That's a great question we should be able to ask right now. Who is Luffy's mom? Why is it such a secret? Was Garp the only reason why Luffy was allowed to be alive? It seems really suspicious at this point in time. However, is this like something we saw happen between Ace and his mom, where the Navy was searching out and destroyed, or basically was looking for his mom to basically take them out of the map, like kill them immediately? What would be the reason? I think I have an answer for you. Actually, you know what? I do have an answer for you, but we're gonna keep going. Let me make my point first. These are all questions that should be answered before and after the trip, either before or after the trip to Elbaf, the land of the giants. Clan D, aka the will of the D. Listen, guys, it's getting deep. This is getting really deep, and I think I finally found us some answers without Oda having to give it to us all the way. But I found some answers. As an author myself, I'm there. I'm in his bag with him right now. But listen up. Now, are they the living remnants of the lost nation, erased from history? The will of the D is from them. The will of the D. What does that actually mean? The will of the D. We've seen Law mention it with Robin. We've seen it. We've heard it so many times. So what does it actually mean? Here, check pause. Before I say what I think it means, let me tell you this. I think the D actually does not mean done or whatever it is. Done piece. It doesn't mean that. We're wrong. I've seen some great theories. I've seen O'Hara with the done piece theory. I don't think that's what this is. I think the will of the D is the people of the clan from that ancient island that was lost 900 years ago during the void, the 100-year void. I think this is the clan that was eradicated. And if you think about it, this would be why the government would go through the length to change people who has the initial D to something else, unless they're part of the Navy. Now, do we know as Garp, as Monkey D. Garp? They don't address him they address him as Garp. However, Gold D. Rogers, which they changed it to Gold Rogers, they were trying to hide something. The fact that the lineage of these people from this lost island / nation still exists. The remnants of them still exist, which would mean that the people of the D are by nature frontiers. They are discoverers. They are engineers. They push science forward. They were becoming too powerful. The government did not like that. So guess what? When you don't want to weaponize your technology, guess what usually happens to a nation with all the power? Nations with all the power. They'll turn on you. They bite you in the back. This is what happened. Don't get me wrong. It all makes sense now. This is exactly what happened to that clan, aka the island of the Void Century, that's no longer here anymore. This is what happened. How do we explain Gold D. Rogers? How do we explain Mugiwara D. Monkey D. Luffy? Mugiwara. How do we explain Monkey D. Dragon? These guys are inherently born to transcend the norms of One Piece, the society norms. They have it encoded in their DNA to search, to go on the hunt. They kind of remind me of Hunter x Hunter. You know, how Hunter x Hunter have the people who want to be hunters and their sole purpose is to go out and just make discoveries. People who are of the D or from that clan. So if you think about it, we got Gold D. Rogers, the king of pirates. We got Monkey D. Dragon, the revolutionary leader of the revolutionary army, who knows way much more than we thought he would, like we ever thought he would know. He went from this small character, all of a sudden, this main character who's been playing a role in this entirety of the One Piece. He's been pulling the strings. Monkey D. Dragon has been pulling the strings this entire time. Yes, he's been pulling the strings. The world is waiting on his answer. Nobody else's. His answer. So, with that being said, we have Trafalgar D. Waters Law. He is a scientist, a medical scientist pushing for breakthrough. And I'm sure that if we ever come across anybody else with the initial with the initial D, they're going to be doing something or on the verge of something great, pure greatness. This is what this clan does. They are innovators. They are explorers. They are frontier runners. They are the guys on the front lines pushing things forward, making things move. Government don't like that. The government don't like that, which makes all the sense in the world, which why they would go out of their way to destroy islands, to destroy O'Hara, because they had this knowledge of this long lost island, the Void Century, and now they know who the people of the D is, and they are now searching and recruiting these people around the world. And every time the Navy finds somebody with the letter D, guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to X them off the map. They're trying to get rid of them. They're trying to get rid of the last remnants. But they know if they let one of these guys survive, their clan will never truly be dead. The history will never truly be erased. Because as long as people with the initial D are still alive, generation after generation, then it's going to be harder and harder for them to keep these lies covered up. However, what I'm more impressed is that the government has managed to keep 900 years of tailoring history at their fingertips, destroying islands, wherever they wanted to, all to keep this a secret. And last but not least, we have devil fruits. Would it make sense that the people from the clan with the D and the fruit is actually called devil fruit? Guess what, guys? It's a nickname. Oh my God, it's there. So that's a nickname. What would be the best way to degrade a clan's most innovative research or scientific discovery? Let's throw dirt on it. Instead of this devil fruit, it's gonna be, I bet it's gonna be called a divine fruit versus devil fruit. The Navy and the people in the history, the people who are telling this history, swap the name. Goldie Rogers, divine departure. Oda is in his bag, guys. Come on, Oda is in his bag. Divine departure, divine fruit. Government swap the names, devil fruit. Come on. Like it was in our face the entire time and we didn't even know. Like Oda is he's been dangling the little string in front of him. Like you think of a cat and he's just dangling the string in front of us like, yeah, y'all don't see this? It's right here. It's right here. Come on, man. It's been here the whole time. We've been seeing it and we've been questioning about the trees. No, guys. The devil fruits are actually divine fruit. They come from this 900-year-old island that's been eradicated, but the fruit, the divine fruit, was actually the will of the D that they had inherited inside themselves. So now we got all these different fruits. You think of this most magical island. Can you imagine a magical island with advanced technology where you can transfer your conscience by someone just simply consuming a fruit? You're transferring the same people over and over and over. So when you think about Ace and you're inheriting the will of the D, you're inheriting the divine part of these people. They had a skill that allowed them to research and discover and prove time and time until you again how dangerous they were because they didn't want to share their technology with you so you can weaponize it. Government. That's been the whole point of this entire One Piece story. And it's been right here this whole time and we missed it. Right under our noses. But I think we finally found it. We figured it out. Elbaf. Okay, let's go to Elbaf. Let's go read more about this 900-year void. The 100-year void. Let's read about this lost island with advanced technology where the people with the name who share that middle initial D come from. Let's go read more about it. And I guarantee you, we're going to figure out that these people create, not only did they create devil fruit, what the Navy calls devil fruit in One Piece, what they've been having us think is called devil fruit, but maybe they're divine fruit. They're divine fruit. And the people with the will of the D created this so that way they're able to inherit their will to their next generation, to keep it going, keep pushing forward, keep innovating, keep making new discoveries. The new world, maybe they were so intrigued about it that they knew that this was a mysterious world and it had to be discovered. They were way ahead of their time, and other nations didn't like it because, like I said, they didn't want to let them borrow their technology or use it so they can weaponize it. So guess what? We'll just get rid of you. That's what happened, guys. You guys tell me what you think. Drop a comment in the comment section below. You let me know what you think. Do you now see the devil fruit a little different than what you thought? Make sure if you like content like this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and click that bell for notifications so you can become part of the notification crew. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. We'll find out. More is coming. New chapter drops Friday, so we'll see what's happening. We'll continue to reading on between what's going to happen between Dr. Vegapunk and Dragon. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.